Who's to say we are the only ones who exist?
I've often felt like I'm stalked.
I heard something and it did absolutely freak me out.
Across the UK, our favourite celebrities' homes
Well, we can help you if you want help, but if not, just piss off out of my life.
Show yourself to me. Oh, there it is there.
are being plagued by paranormal activity.
Something else. My house.
I don't want to be freaked out.
See ya.
Thankfully, there are 3 people
Holy shit, there's a shadow in the hallway.
What was that?
What's the matter?
Somebody here.
who can help.
It's on the stairs.
Really?
Whoa, shit!
What was that?
When I close my eyes, I see him here.
Get out.
What? Let's do what we need to do. And the darkness will be pushed away. Amen. Guys, I had this really weird dream last night, and then I was awoken by this man, and he walked across my bed line, looked at me, and then just disappeared. And he was wearing this long black coat, and he did have some form of hat on.
Sounds a bit sinister.
In this investigation, a celebrity who's never felt at home.
I've got no intention of spending the night in there.
Living in a cursed property
I really wish I got the house blessed now and done what my mum told me to do.
with an infamous history.
They've crossed.
It was a regular haunt of one Richard Turpin.
Dick Turpin.
That tests our experts' nerve.
The men are coming.
Whoa! What was that? So, Ian, as we're getting closer now, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling as if I'm getting hung, if I'm perfectly honest with you, like a tightness around my throat. It's not a throttling, it does feel like a hanging.
Wow. I'm just really intrigued about some of the history on those case notes. It could be quite a unique case, this.
Although Barry and Jane are aware of some details, medium Ian insists he's told nothing about the case, so he knows he's receiving a genuine spirit message.
I just feel there's a woman there as well in this property. So it'd be interesting to see where she links. Does she link with the man, or is she on her own as a separate spirit?
So we've potentially got 2 spirits here.
Yeah.
Ominous.
The team has been called to investigate reports of paranormal activity in this 5-bedroom mansion on the edge of Epping Forest.
Right, let's get whatever this is out of my house.
This is the home of former The Only Way is Essex star, TV personality and wedding singer, James Argent.
I've lived in this house for around 4 years now. Not long after I first moved in, I noticed that there was certain things about the house that was a bit creepy and eerie, especially the loft upstairs. It's a lovely big space, but I just haven't put any furniture in there. I just feel like something else is there and it's potentially watching me. I've got no intention of spending the night in there. 100% I'm sure I heard someone like climbing or crawling up the house and coming through the windows. But whenever I've gone to check, there's nothing. The cinema room is another room that's never made me feel that comfortable. There definitely feels like there's some kind of presence. I've kind of felt a cold chill and I feel like there's someone behind me watching me through the window. It's just stopped me from wanting to use it at all. What makes things even worse is that I live alone and I've got no one to reassure me that everything's all right or that nothing's going on. I do live quite close to my mum. I don't really talk to her too much about it because I don't want to freak her out or put her off coming round because she does help me with chores and stuff like that. I want my mind put at rest. There's nothing to worry about, that I'm safe. I just want to be able to sleep well at night.
Guys, we're here.
Oh, wow.
Well, this one.
It's this one here.
Oh, it's a very interesting house. Looks nice. I do kind of feel drawn to this little window up here, straight above us.
While Barry and Jane head off to find out more about the case,
See you later.
Hasta luego.
Ian goes into the house to discover what spirits may lie within.
Hello? Wow, this is a really bright, sunny room, but there's just something about this corridor on my right that makes me feel really uncomfortable. Wow, you can feel the difference in this area. I know it's dark because it's obviously a cinema room, but you can feel the temperature change in here. It feels really cold. Hello? So there is something quite negative in here. But I do feel that there's a gentleman behind me looking through that window. Now, there's a few of them. He's not on his own.
I'm meeting with James's mum, Pat, to find out if she knows about his experiences and how we might be able to help. Hi, Pat. Thank you so much for meeting with me. James has obviously experienced things or feelings within the house. What's going on?
I'm not really that aware of all the experiences that he's going through. I think he didn't want to scare me, if I'm being honest, because he knows I'm quite sensitive. He has mentioned it to me on a few occasions that he has felt unsettled, particularly in the cinema room. We've never actually, as a family, gone round there to watch a film.
And why is that?
I think it's because he feels like something else is in the room with him. He feels that he's being watched.
Is that when he's on his own?
I think it happens when he's on his own. I know it is disturbing him, and something I did actually feel very strongly about, that my dad always wanted the house to be blessed. I've been on at him for a long time. You know, Granddad would want you to have your house blessed. But he, just like everything else, hasn't got around to organising it.
As soon as you walk in here, that land is really significant. Things are going on outside there that are coming into this house, which is making this house haunted. I can hear horses, and there's several men, which does indicate that it is a gang of some sort. You can certainly feel the energy surrounding this house. So these gangs or gang members, or whoever they are, is connected to this land most definitely. It's almost like it's unfinished business. There's just something about that upper floor that makes me feel really uncomfortable. It's almost like somebody's looking down. But it almost feels as if the spirit is walking upwards towards the top floor of this house.
I've come to meet with friend and historian Penny Griffiths-Morgan, who's authored a book on the infamous Epping Forest that's nearby our celebrity's home.
Penny, lovely to see you again. Why are we meeting here, first of all, in a pub?
As a coaching inn, it was a regular haunt of Richard Turpin.
Dick Turpin, the highwayman.
We are talking Dick Turpin. In fact, his ghost is meant to be seen riding from here at a rate of knots towards Knighton Wood, part of Epping Forest. And we are here right now, Woodford Green area. And he actually had a couple of hideouts in the Greater Epping Forest. So get into the woods, you can disappear amongst the trees, people can't find you. And to begin with, he worked as a kind of a butcher's fence, in a way, for the Gregory gang, or the Essex gang as they're sometimes known. because they were poaching deer, which was highly illegal in Epping Forest. And they started giving it to him to butcher and sell on. And that's when he joined the gang and went into business with them. The first reported attack in the Woodford area was 29th of October, 1734. One of the worst ones they committed was in the February of 1735. It was a farmer by the name of Lawrence, and they broke into his house. They beat him to make him give up where his riches were. They poured boiling water over his head. Now, Turpin was one of the ones doing that, but Samuel Gregory, who was the leader of the gang, there was 3 Gregorys in the gang, he actually took the maidservant upstairs and sexually assaulted her.
Wow. So these were kind of ruthless, desperate men who would stop at nothing, presumably, to get what they wanted?
Yes.
So just so that I'm completely clear on this, the land where our homeowner's house is was the hunting ground or the stomping ground of Dick Turpin and the Gregory gang.
One of them. Roughly, the house we are looking at is about here.
Oh, yeah, so it's literally
backs
right on
onto
the edge of Knighton Wood.
So it was all part of Epping Forest, Waltham Forest, Forest of Essex, whatever you want to know it as. So there would have been an easy way to get away from anyone chasing them.
There's a female energy here as well. But she feels quite emotional, quite sad. Now, who's she? I certainly would feel uncomfortable laying in this bed because I know that there's somebody stood here looking in that direction.
I'm with historian Penny Griffiths Morgan, who's uncovered a notorious gang that operated near our celebrity's home.
It was a big gang, including a woman, Mary Brazier, who acted as their fence. And there was also a very young lad by the name of John Wheeler. He was only about 15, 16.
Were any of the gang ever captured? Were they apprehended? What happened?
Samuel Gregory was one of the last ones to be captured. He wasn't executed until June 1735. He was hanged, and the rest of them either got transported or executed. John Wheeler, the young kid, the teenager, he actually did give evidence so that he escaped execution.
This is really interesting for me, this whole idea of stakeouts in the woods and being watched, because actually our homeowner does feel watched in his house. That's one of the main things that he says makes him feel uncomfortable.
Well, I know they're nice houses down there, so he would have been a target.
I really don't like this place. It's really bright and sunny, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. Now, when I was in the garden, I was drawn to this upper floor, and I did say, somebody's watching me from the garden, and I don't know who that is. But that hanging is also really significant. Somebody was hung due to crimes that they committed, and it is connected with this surrounding area. As I'm looking outside, I can just see these men, these members of this gang looking up here. So this piece of land that this house is built on, it's almost like it was an epicenter of something.
Now we've all got some more background on the case, it's time to regroup and meet our celebrity homeowner.
Ian.
Ian?
Hi, guys.
Hello, mate.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. definitely stuff going on there. The house is definitely haunted, but I do feel it's more the land as well.
Right, okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I found out some interesting stuff about this area and about the land, so that should be helpful.
Do you want to know whose house this is?
Yeah.
This is James Argent's house.
AKA Arj. Oh, wow, OK. Hello.
He's here.
Hi.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi, mate, Ian. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for letting me walk around this amazing property.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you, but it is haunted. There's a lot
Really?
going on. Yeah, but I think the land's got a lot to do with it as well, which may explain a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so should we go on in and I'll tell
Yeah.
you?
Let's do it.
I'm intrigued.
So, James, when I was walking around your property, especially when I walked in here, I was just drawn to the land. So I went outside and I could see somebody looking at me from upstairs. And also the cinema room for me just felt really dark and negative.
Oh, no.
But I kept seeing these gang members around your house.
Really?
Oh, I need to tell you all something. There was a gang, a notorious gang active in this area called the Gregory Gang. Now, I'm going to show you this map. They had a very, very famous, or should I say infamous member, Dick Turpin.
No way.
Is he a member of the same gang?
Dick Turpin
No
was a
way.
member of the gang. Samuel Gregory was one of the gang leaders. Now, he was captured and he was hanged.
Oh, my God.
But I just want to show you this. So, James, this is roughly where your house is. This is an old map of the area.
Yes.
And you'll see we're right on the edge of a place called Knighton Wood.
Yes.
That used to be part of Epping Forest.
Yeah.
Knighton Wood and Epping Forest were the stomping grounds for the Gregory Gang. So they would rob people in this area and they would escape into the trees.
Epping Forest is like a very notorious kind of location, like gangster kind of, where like it's known for like a lot of bodies to have been buried after murders and things like that.
James, what have you experienced in the house?
I don't know, like you said, in the cinema room, sometimes I get a few shivers when I'm in there and it feels like the temperature's dropped and a bit cool. And the loft conversion on the 3rd floor, I just never felt that I wanted to sleep up there. I had these visions or feelings of someone climbing outside my walls or the window or coming up through the windows. But then when I go to look, there would be nothing there. And I kind of thought, is this like me just being paranoid? And
Should we make our way into the cinema
I
room
think
now?
we need to.
Yeah.
Let's go. As the crew starts setting up in the cinema room, we switch on the Alice box, a device that has a bank of thousands of words for spirits to communicate. And before James has even entered the room, spirits start making contact.
Gregory.
Gregory!
Gregory!
Oh, my God!
Film that!
What?
Gregory!
Quick!
Shit, are you serious?
Gregory!
This is Gregory.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God, that's incredible. That is the first
Wow.
response that's come out of the Alice. What's next?
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Don't know.
Well, that could be the females. The female.
Mary was the lady who was in the gang, but she may not have been in the gang.
Wow.
You're not going to believe this, James.
Go on.
I went to grab this bit of kit.
Okay.
This is called the Alice ITC box.
Yeah.
I turned it on, just waiting for you to come back and join us, and the name Gregory came out of this box.
The first word.
What, genuinely?
Genuinely.
100%.
And we've got the audio recorded and everything. I've never, ever seen the name or the word Gregory appear on here. Forest.
Oh, my God.
Can you see that?
No.
Wow.
Knighton Forest.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Epping Forest.
That's amazing.
Oh, Epping Forest, yeah.
The Gregory Gang's stomping ground.
Yeah, my nipples are going
Oh,
hard.
are you
yeah.
cold?
Well, my nipples go really
Yeah.
hard.
Right.
You hold on to this. Oh, I'll tell you something. I know you don't like this room, but there are definitely spirits here trying to communicate with us. Gregory, Forest, even the name Jennifer, which might be relevant. I think you need to stand here on your own. And you need to call out, and you need to find out who's here and why they're here.
We're watching from the nerve.
Yeah, we'll watch you.
We head to the nerve centre to observe as James is left alone with the Alice box.
I'm feeling a little bit anxious being by myself on my own in here. I've often felt like I'm kind of stalked or there's something going on. Hello? Is anyone here? Oh no, not another message. Nightmare. Oh God.
Nightmare.
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 Just nightmare.
Wow.
Nightmare. Forrest, Gregory, Jennifer. There's a lot going on here. Tell me about this gang. Catch.
No way!
All members of the Gregory gang were captured.
I honestly think we're communicating with the Gregory
Yeah,
gang.
we are. We are.
Religion.
James, your mum told me that you still haven't had your house blessed, and that's something that your grandfather wished you to have done.
That is true. My mum has been wanting me to get this house blessed for a long time. I think mostly because I've done a lot of sinning in here. But also it's like quite a tradition with family that whenever we move into a new house, then you're supposed to get the house blessed, and I never have.
He looks a little bit uneasy.
Very much so, doesn't he?
I really wish I got the house blessed now and done what my mum told me to do.
After receiving the names Gregory and Jennifer in the cinema room, we take James upstairs to his empty loft room to try to establish which members of the gang are here.
Is any of you going to tell us your names?
We know about Dick, Richard. We need some more names.
John Wheeler, you were the young boy that gave evidence.
Report.
He did report you, because he's the one that gave evidence against them.
Oh, he's a graph.
my God,
Yeah.
it's a grass, yeah.
Right.
Snitch.
Yeah.
I've got you.
Can we ask you why you're interested in this house?
Digging.
Digging bodies.
Yeah. Holes for bodies.
Headstone.
What?
Headstone? Is anybody marked?
I don't think they would have been buried in consecrated ground. I can't imagine
they
they've
won't.
got a real headstone.
This is crazy. I wasn't expecting any of this.
I think we need to turn Alice off.
Yeah,
Press the red
please,
button
I've had
for us.
enough.
You can do it.
Alice, see you later. I wouldn't mind you helping me move these people on.
Yeah,
We'll
we can
do
do
that.
A
that.
nice bed would go down pretty well in here.
We don't supply beds, I'm sorry. But we can hopefully get rid of the ghosts for you.
Please try for me. I'd appreciate it.
We will do our best.
As James leaves us for the night, we have to find out why the Gregory gang is stalking his property and where Jennifer fits into their story. I take the team to the nerve centre to talk through camera positions for tonight's investigation. Those were amazing responses on the Alice box.
Yeah, I can't believe we got the name Gregory straight away. What are the chances?
Incredible.
Crazy.
Now, quite a large property, and I've used all the cameras. Starting on the ground floor, camera number 1 is in the cinema room. Now, I've also placed a laser grid in there to catch any anomalies that might pass by.
And I felt a massive drop of temperature in there.
Camera number 2 is located in the living room.
I felt really uncomfortable in there and I was drawn to outside.
The third fixed infrared camera is in the kitchen. Camera number 4 is on the staircase. The 5th infrared camera is up on the landing area. Camera number 6 I've placed in the bedroom.
Yeah, and I saw somebody watching over somebody in bed.
Camera number 7 is up on the top floor, and this is the place that Arj really dislikes going.
Yeah, that's got a really strange feeling up there, and I was still drawn to outside.
I've put camera number 8 in the garden area.
Yeah, and that's where I picked up on a man who I felt had been hung.
Do you know what? I think that could be Samuel Gregory, the gang leader. He was captured and hung.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
We now know we're dealing with a notorious and violent gang and a spirit crying out called Jennifer. We decide to make a start upstairs in the attic room to see if we can make further contact using the spirit box. which sweeps through radio frequencies, allowing spirits to communicate.
It is very creepy up here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm recording.
Hello? Are there members of the Gregory gang here? Yes, something. Hello?
Was that help?
Help her.
Is there a lady with you who needs help?
What about Jennifer? That's the name we got on the Alice box.
Jennifer, are you here?
A man just said enough and then shh.
Wow. I'm trying to shut us all up.
Could this be John Wheeler, the gang member we connected with earlier in Spirit Triggers?
John, are you here?
John?
Definitely said John.
John Wheeler, we can help you. Would you like some help?
Body.
Body.
That just said body.
In recording. That's enough? So they're looking for the guy who snitched on the gang?
Yes.
Right.
Let's run some Echo Vox. If the Gregory gang are at this house, what do they want?
I'm calling out to any of the Gregory gang. If you can hear me, can you try and talk to us?
Leave.
We're not leaving.
Leave.
Why are you here?
Is that a female?
I wonder if it's Jennifer, if that's why that name came through earlier.
Let's ask.
Jennifer, we're here to help you. We're friends. Do you understand?
Friends. Yeah, that's amazing.
Did something bad happen to you? Someone told us earlier that there had been digging. Is your body here somewhere without a headstone? Was that you, Jennifer? It was me.
Well done, Jay.
It was me.
Yeah.
So I wonder then if she's here because she was never buried properly and she doesn't have a headstone. If you remember the words we had through Alice,
Headstone.
that's what we were being told.
Yeah.
She was giving us information.
She was giving us information, so we need to protect her.
No wonder James feels oppressed up here. He feels watched. He feels like he's being stalked because there is energy here.
Intimidated.
We head downstairs where Ian sensed a female spirit, knowing this now to be Jennifer. We use our EVP device
Do you want the speaker?
to listen out for responses in the ether.
Okay. Jennifer, we are going to help you. What happened to you?
In
End recording. Same.
Playback.
Okay. Jennifer, what happened to you? What? What happened to you?
Oh my
Whoa.
God!
Oh, that's someone speaking.
That is.
What happened to you?
The men. I can hear the men.
What happened to you? The men are coming.
Do you think she is warning us that the men are coming? Or is she telling us that's what happened to her? The men.
Didn't you say to us that the gang were renowned for sexually assaulting women?
They did attack and assault a farmer's maid while they were robbing the farmer downstairs.
Hang on.
They may well have done a similar thing, and this may be who Jennifer is. And we had the word body, we had digging.
Wow. Right. Jennifer, do you wish to tell us your story?
What?
What?
Oh my God. What?
Jennifer.
Hey, come on.
Jennifer, if that's you, can you please make the light turn on again? Jennifer.
That has got a switch on that.
Thank you, Jennifer. Are you warning us that the men are coming? Turn the lamp. Yes, the men are coming. The men are coming, Jane.
What was that? Whoa! What was that? There's a shadow right there.
Saw it.
Oh, my God.
Right behind me.
Yeah, that's right in the door. Right there.
There was a big black shadow in the doorway.
There's nobody here.
With Jennifer warning us that the Gregory gang are on their way, we head outside to get away and to find out why they're here in spirit form.
So, guys, this is the area where I was drawn to the man looking up into this direction.
I'm going to use my dowsing rods, a traditional form of divination, to communicate with the other side.
Can you hear my voice? I'd like you to use your energy to draw the copper together. They have crossed, but I don't know who this is. Are you a member of the Gregory gang? They've crossed. Do you know a woman called Jennifer?
Why are they pointing towards
Well, they're going
me?
towards the house. They're going to... Yeah, they are. So, do you know Jennifer? One towards the house.
Climb. Climb.
No
Climb.
way.
They climb the
Climb
house.
the house.
Arj reckons that he heard someone climbing up on the outside of the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
So, what was the digging about? You know, we had the word headstone, digging. We had body on Alice.
Maybe they killed her and her body is here, on the land.
God. Jennifer, were you murdered by the Gregory gang? Were you murdered by them? What? The rods have crossed? That's her energy moving these rods to give us that answer.
Yeah.
Yes, she was murdered by the Gregory gang. Were they digging your grave? Oh, my God. Whoa, whoa.
Oh, God.
They've really crossed. Her soul saw them digging and they buried her body.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, it must be close. It must be close for her to be here.
Just for my benefit here, OK? This wasn't here. This would have been farmland or Epping Forest.
Yes.
So these houses back straight onto those woods.
Yeah.
So the Gregory gang will have known this land. This was their area. This is where they operated exactly.
Now we have some more definitive answers. We head back to the cinema room to try and find out who killed Jennifer. We start by using our necrophonic ITC application, which provides banks of words and sounds for spirits to communicate with us.
It's connected.
I'm calling out to the gentleman. How did you kill Jennifer? Who whispered that?
I heard that.
Can you play that back, Jane?
Yeah.
How did you kill Jennifer? How did you kill Jennifer?
Oh, do you know what? It's buried her.
Do you know what?
Wow.
That buried her. That validates exactly what happened in the garden.
Yeah.
The dowsing rods.
Yeah.
We've had all of this information
She's buried
all
in the
night.
land.
But do you know what? Think about it. Your question was, how did you kill her?
Was she buried alive, or did they murder her, then bury her?
I mean, they did
God.
used to torture people. They were known for torture. Wow.
Terrible.
Let's just see if we can get more on this man.
Let's use this REM pod. If I turn this on and place it in front of us... The REM pod device radiates its own electromagnetic field and will sound when the field is broken. Set the range.
If we lean back,
There
it's
we
not
go.
going to affect it, is it?
Perfect.
Is that us?
No. There is an energy here already.
I'm calling out to the gentleman that's in this room with us right now. I know you're here. Were you one of the gang members?
Oh. Okay.
Were you one of the gang members?
Oh, but I didn't finish my sentence. I was going to say, was you one of the gang members who killed Jennifer? Yeah. Wow.
I'll say some names, and I would really like you to indicate to us
if I say your name. So, Samuel, is this you?
I've got a feeling it's John.
Oh,
Did you?
it's John.
It's John.
John Wheeler was part of the
And
gang,
then
but he turned evidence against them, so he saved himself.
Yes.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Wow.
John Wheeler.
So he saved himself
Yeah.
by turning them in.
Do you think he's here to protect Jennifer? Or he feels guilty what happened to her? John Wheeler, did you witness the murder or the killing of Jennifer? Wow.
Yes.
Oh my God. That's horrific.
So he can't rest because of what happened. She can't rest because of what happened. But there are still gang members here as well.
And the thing is, the gang are looking for John Wheeler. Why? Because he's snitched.
Maybe at some points they're all here looking in and watching. But Samuel Gregory, he was the leader of the gang.
Samuel Gregory, if you're here, well, don't you make that red light flash for us, please? Move towards the device. Give us a definitive answer.
Oh, well, we need to be careful now.
He's a dangerous man.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
With the REM pod confirming Samuel's presence, we need to send Jennifer and John to the light so they can be at peace. And the Gregory gang need to be sent to their maker for judgment.
I'm using Tibetan chimes, an ancient method to disperse negative energy.
Dear Father, I pray for you to open the doorway that separates the two worlds apart. I'm calling out to Jennifer. Walk towards that light for me, and that pathway is now open for you to walk through. John Wheeler, I invite you to come forward, and as you slowly walk into that light, you leave a trail behind you that slowly builds a wall of protection, so the Gregory gang can no longer torment, haunt, or hunt you down. Samuel and the Gregory gang, it's now time to move on. You're not welcome here, and we're not here to judge. Only the Maker can do that. Amen. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Could you chime for my Jane, please? I had the weirdest sensation when I was sending the brothers through.
Felt like there was a battle taking place.
There was a battle.
Like a battle of wills.
Yeah.
How did you feel, Jan?
I was half expecting something to happen, almost
Me
like
too.
a resistance.
The candles are yours.
It's the following morning, and James has returned home to hear the evidence we've gathered during our investigation.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Did you sleep well?
I actually did.
Good.
But obviously it has been playing on my mind,
Yeah.
the results.
Well, we had quite an interesting evening, really.
Really.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going crazy.
No. No.
You started by joining us for Spirit Triggers because we moved into your cinema room.
Barry switched on our Alice box. We were still getting set up. The first word to come out of the Alice box was Gregory.
Gregory.
Gregory!
This is Gregory. Oh my God.
That was the first thing that come out.
To get that word as the first response after turning it on is mind-blowing. The next response was the name Jennifer. Jennifer, we believe, is very significant.
Come up on that box. What's next?
Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Well, you think she might have had a relationship with someone in the gang?
I knew there was a connection in some way with one of the men, but I didn't know what that was.
We left you on your own with the Alice box, didn't we?
Yeah, that was fun.
Religion.
Religion is important because your mother actually explained that you haven't had the house blessed, and that was one of the things that your grandfather had asked you to do.
Absolutely.
Tell me about this gang in a word or words. Catch.
Catch.
Catch. Well, the gang were caught, except for one of them.
One of the members, a young lad, 15, 16-year-old called John Wheeler, actually gave evidence against them. This was one of the significant reasons why they were here. But Jennifer became more and more significant as we went on. We then had more words build the picture for us even more. So you left us, and we all actually returned to the top floor. We went back up to that attic room and we ran something called the spirit box.
The spirit box uses radio frequencies. It's sweeping through radio frequencies so quickly that it's not landing on any particular station as such. So we were getting some fantastic responses up there. As we were talking about gang members and some of their names, especially John Wheeler. There was a John that came out.
John, are you here? John, are you here?
100%.
But that's a name that's very relevant because we're talking about John Wheeler and also other members of the Gregory gang. This is a bit more difficult to hear. Help heard. But that might be in reference to the female spirit that Ian had connected with earlier. And we think her name was Jennifer because that's the name that we received as a response through one of our ITC devices earlier on in the investigation. And finally... Body. So throughout this investigation, we were definitely convinced that we were communicating with the Gregory gang and also our female energy, Jennifer. Now, we're going to take you into your master bedroom and we captured something absolutely amazing on video.
OK.
Jennifer, do you wish to tell us your story?
No way.
God.
Yeah.
What?
Jennifer.
How can that come on?
Is there any way that's ever happened before?
Never. Unless there's someone actually flicking it on and off, that's like that can't happen to the light.
Well, Jane wasn't there, I wasn't there, Ian wasn't there. There was no one touching it, and it was going off. Basically, she was using the lamp as a method of communicating with us, telling us her story.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
We decided to end our investigation in your cinema room, and we were running the necrophonic application, and I'll just play these responses for you and then we'll explain the conclusion that we came to.
How did you kill Jennifer?
Buried her. Now, we don't know if that means
Buried alive, like casino style.
Yeah. I think that she was an unfortunate victim of the Gregory gang. Young local girl who was lured to her death.
I mean, it's crazy to think that someone potentially could have been buried on the land around here.
I think there's lots of bodies around here, though.
Yeah.
So we knew there were a few things we needed to do. We needed to help Jennifer. We feel that that's why she was here, a need for justice. We also felt that actually we needed to help John Wheeler as well, because he had been, not an innocent party, but he had helped the authorities to get more evidence about the rest of the gang. And it seemed from our earlier conversations that they were still quite keen to find him and hurt him. And after we'd done that, we knew we needed to keep your house safe from the Gregory gang.
So we all joined around the table. We said prayer, and I asked for Jennifer to come forward, and I sent her into the light. So she's now passed over into the spirit realm. And then John Wheeler. But as I was sending him to the light, I was also putting a barrier of protection, a prayer around your house so the gang members couldn't follow. We also moved all the gang members as well into their next life, whatever that may be. But your house is very safe, it's protected. Nobody can come back in. And I'm going to walk around and bless your house for you.
Amazing.
And make it safe.
That would be fantastic, thank you.
How do you feel about the process?
I kind of feel more at ease, like, because I did question myself, and there's come some kind of closure and resolve. I'll be able to relax, maybe even get a bed in the top floor, you never know.
And start watching movies, maybe.
And start watching movies.
Yeah, and enjoy your house.
Having some date nights in the cinema room or something like that.
Yeah. Well, it's been a privilege to come here and investigate your house, James. Thank you so much.
Thank you, James.
Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Cheers, guys.
Before we leave, I bless James's house, something that's so important to him and his family.
In the name of the Father, who loves and cares for us, we ask of you to bless this house, fill it with our own prayers and happiness. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. We ask of you, dear Father, to bless this house, fill it with love, light, and the darkness will be pushed away. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. We ask of you to follow that light from room to room, love to love, happiness to happiness. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
It's been another incredible investigation for our experts. But who knows what the next case will bring?